Professional athletes are helping youth love learning about science and engineering. Find out how you can get your child involved.
Plus, there's an event this weekend that combines the Old West, a couple of singing cowboys, you can say there, some Western art, all at Old Tucson. We'll tell you how to get in for free when we come back.
It's our anniversary sale at Christie's Appliance.
We've been serving Tucson since 1956, and now we're celebrating with savings in every department.
Save on washers and dryers, dishwashers, refrigerators, freezers, and gas and electric ranges.
Maytag, Amana, GE, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Frigidaire.
Anniversary savings and pay no interest for 12 months. Don't miss out.
Anniversary sale on now at Christie's Appliance.
Calling all cowboys and cowgirls, it's time to get out your hats and boots and head to Casino del Sol this weekend for the Old Tucson Cowboy Music Festival.
It's not just music, but it's also an art show featuring the works of Diana Medeiros. We welcome to the show two singing cowboys, Bill Gantz and David Rickner. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out today.
We're happy to be here.
Now, you have a very busy weekend of music
We
at
sure
Old
do.
Tucson. Tell us about it.
Well, it's a great festival. It's one that has been done quite a few years now out there. They call it the Cowboy Music Festival. It's sponsored by Old Tucson Studios and the Western Music Association and also Casino del Sol. And there are all sorts of things going on throughout the day on the 12th and the 13th, Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 6. We'll be playing, my band, the Bill Gantz Western Band. David's going to be playing his shows. And we've got all sorts of different Western entertainers from here in this part of the world and from Colorado and New Mexico and other different places.
All over the West.
Yep.
And not only from different places, but you'll get a sense of the different styles of Western music. And Bill and I tend to do more of the traditional cowboy music. But as you can imagine, when you think of the West, there's a lot more influence than just the cowboy. So we'll have swing groups, and we'll have people that'll do their own original music, and as well as the cowboy music.
And events are taking place at Old Tucson and Casino del Sol, correct?
Correct. The Bar J Wranglers is one of the great chuck wagon groups of all time. Is going to be out there on Saturday night at Casino del Sol.
Okay.
Great show.
Tell us about cowboy music. What sets it apart from other types of Western music?
It's about ranch life. It's about this part of our culture, which is very old here in Arizona and in the West. And that's what makes it different. It's talking and singing about those beautiful things like the mountain vistas and ranch life, work, all those great things.
Storytelling.
Yes, that too.
Where country music typically is thought of as pickup trucks and bars and divorces, this is more about the Western way of life and the cowboy way of life.
Horses.
Horses.
Exactly.
And tell us about what are some of the other activities that are going to be there. Sally mentioned an art exhibit as well.
Diana Medeiros, a friend of mine, paints these beautiful Western scenes. She's going to be out there showing her artwork. And she is also part of this whole festivity because you can go out there and visit with her and see her artwork. Beautiful
wow.
stuff.
So she's going to be there as well.
She
It's
is.
always nice to meet the artist.
She's great.
All right, well, gentlemen, we are going to get a song from you in just a second. But first, we're going to tell everybody about this weekend's events.
The Cowboy Music Festival and Diana Medeiros art exhibit is taking place this Saturday and Sunday from 10 in the morning until 6 p.m. To learn anything else, you can call 883-0100 or go online to oldtucson.com. Again, that number is 883-0100 and oldtucson.com.
And right now, we have family 4-packs of tickets for admission into Old Tucson. If you'd like to win a chance to win these, just head to our website, TucsonMorningBlend.com, and click on the contest page. Well, up next, you can play golf so kids can learn science. But first, here is a performance by Bill Gantz and Mr. Rickner.
From this valley they say you're going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For they say you're taking the sunshine that has brightened our pathway of life. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember the Red River Valley and this cowboy who's loved you so true.
I've been waiting a long time, my darling, for those sweet words you never would say. Now at last all my fond hopes have vanished. They say you are going away. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember the Red River Valley and this
Are we not on the couch? I've never been not on the couch before.
Right. Are we throwing you off?
You know, you can throw it at people if you want, because.
Yes. A little stress ball. Oh, and a ball. Not that you need it.
We need to bring in
Enough.
Link. We've got some great promotions. Click on the sale tag for huge savings. To set up an appointment, simply click on the free in-home estimate icon. Go to our website or give us a call at 298-DOOR. We look forward to hearing from you.
Folks, if you're in the market for a used car, why buy anywhere but Jim Collector Home Tuttle? Our 11 locations have Southern Arizona's largest selection, all makes and all models, all VIP inspected, all with maintenance for life. And for a limited time, we'll pay your license fee at every Jim Collector and Home Tuttle dealership.
Well, local kids may become more interested in science and math if they know the Arizona Diamondbacks are getting involved in their studies.
A Tucson group has partnered with the team to increase interest for kids and wants you to play golf to help their knowledge grow. Ricardo Velarde and Crystal Kasnoff join us to explain this fun, innovative way to get kids involved with STEM. Doctor, tell us about it.
Science, technology, engineering, and math usually is pretty boring, but we try to make it fun through sports. Especially professional sports, there's a lot of emotion, a lot of excitement. So we try to get kids thinking about real-life application of geometry, statistics, all the things they already have to learn in school. And we're focusing on 5th through 8th graders in particular.
Okay, why 5th through 8th graders? I mean, that seems, does the learning start with young minds? Is that helpful, or?
That's the sweet spot, so to speak.
Okay.
Because if you get them in high school, it's too late to get them motivated. And the younger kids are still getting the basics down. They're still doing addition, subtraction. So we want to get them at a stage where it's enough to influence them to take a different path and maybe choose engineering or science as a career, but at a minimum, choose to go to college.
And I wish that there would have been the research that there is now about STEM when I was growing up, because I do feel like having all of these guests come on and talk about how, even with the velocity of a car, like how that's real world versus how I learned it. I feel like I would have been a lot more engaged with engineering, knowing how athletic I was and how much I loved sports and how I needed all of that in order to be as successful as I was on and off the court. And that's what I love about this project, is it's real world.
That's right, and we're not just going to focus on baseball. We're going to do basketball, soccer, even gymnastics at some point, so to get the boys and the girls interested in this and make it fun, but also make it interactive, and that's the important part. There's a physical education part of it, and there's also a nutrition part of it. So really, it's very holistic.
Well, tell us how the science of sport came about. Like, how did this idea develop?
So Dr. Velarde actually came to us from MIT, and he and another professor there developed this program. And when my husband recruited Dr. Velarde to the U of A, and that's how I met him. It's kind of funny, now I work with him more than my husband does. But he came up with this program and did it locally here at some schools, and then the Arizona Diamondbacks became interested and signed a 3-year contract to actually take it in and try to envelop the curriculum and take it out into all the schools in Arizona. There are about 100 schools in Arizona that have the curriculum now, and it's really fun. The kids learn the curriculum and then they go out and actually practice it in the field, and I think Ricardo brought some things to show you how that works.
Perfect. So did you bring Diamondbacks with you as well? Because I'm all about there.
They're busy trying to get some wins against the Giants.
Right, exactly.
Hoping they would join us, but I want to be a part of this.
All right, why don't you stand up? Okay. One of the things that we teach kids is the importance of geometry in sports.
Okay.
So this human slingshot, if you want to stand over here, we have a giant protractor, okay?
Okay.
And if you want to face that way, what we have the kids do is think about how launching the baseball at different angles of trajectory is going to create a different distance.
Okay.
So if you launch the ball too high or too steep,
right,
it's not going to go very far. If you launch it too flat, it's not going to go very far either. But if you want to hit a home run, about 40 to 45 degrees is the optimal angle of trajectory for a home run.
Okay.
So rather than just learning that idea on paper, they actually empirically test it on the field, and they measure the distances that they're launching the balls, and then they figure out, wow, it is 45 degrees. And I'm going to remember that because I just saw it physically happen.
And I want to hit home runs.
That's right.
Who doesn't want to hit home runs?
Right.
Exactly.
And so you actually, in this curriculum, do you take students outdoors? They leave the classroom and they practice this?
About half of the curriculum is outdoors because we're doing exercise. We're having them monitor their heart rate. We're having them do physical, like actually throwing baseballs, curveballs, knuckleballs, sliders, everything that is interactive, but there's also a measurement component to it, and that's where the math comes in.
Gotcha.
And this program is actually creating some buzz, like nationwide. You work with other teams besides just the Diamondbacks.
Right, so we're about to sign a deal with the Red Sox and the Nationals, and hopefully with the Angels and the Padres soon. And also I've worked with the Adelaide Bite in Australia, which is a professional baseball team there.
Right. Wow.
So it's been pretty global already. And we might actually spin off to cricket soon.
Oh, how fun.
That would be a good sport, too.
It's pretty close to baseball.
Exactly.
Right.
Wow.
Are we graduating enough kids in these fields?
Unfortunately not. Not only do we have a problem nationwide against other countries like Japan, India, South Korea, but we also have a shortage of domestic students that in the defense industry, like in Tucson, Raytheon can only hire U.S. engineers.
Oh.
So we need not only just more people with these degrees, but more people who are citizens. And so that's a struggle, but the kinds of things that you could do early in the pipeline, like get them interested in STEM, that's going to influence the workforce later on.
And are you seeing more females? I know that's a big talk, too, that there's not enough female engineers.
Yeah, we are seeing a slight increase in females. We just met with the Diamondbacks yesterday, and they told us that 44% of their attendees at games are women.
Well, there you have it.
Which is pretty amazing. So softball, baseball are pretty close. When we spin off to other sports like basketball, it's pretty gender neutral. So we do want to get more girls involved.
And quickly, Crystal, we have to talk about a golf tournament that
Yes.
you're actually putting on.
It's so exciting. May 10th, we're having a celebrity golf tournament at night, Glow Golf, Glow Golf with the Stars. And we are going to be out at 49ers Country Club. And we would love to have your viewers come out and golf in the tournament. We will have an amazing silent auction with Diamondback memorabilia, and Silverberg Jewelers is giving a lovely pearl necklace. So we have lots of celebrities. We have some baseball players, even though it is season, and some actual talk of some members and possibly coaches from the U of A men's basketball team. So it's going to be a very fun time.
Awesome.
Crystal, Doctor, thank you so much for coming in today. And the Science of Sport is having their Glow Golf event with the Stars coming up on May 10th at the 49ers Country Club. To learn all about it, you can call 429-0045 or go online to sciencesport.org.
And coming up on The Morning Blend, if you're thinking about adopting a pet, today just might be your day to do so. Find out why today is your lucky day.
Plus, want to look thinner without hitting the gym? Coming up next, we'll let you in on the secret.